Hello and welcome once again to some more MotoGP 20 and part 8 of our career mode. Today we start the second Spanish Grand Prix, the Catalan Grand Prix in Barcelona, of course. We are already through to Q2 after being one of the quickest drivers in free practice, so hopefully we should be good this weekend after really struggling last weekend. But we're going out on the wet tyres, of course, because it is a wet qualifying. Now, the track is wet, but the air is dry, so I'm wondering whether actually this is going to be the worst time to come out, because the track has not, or bikes haven't thrown up too much water yet, but we'll see as we start our flying laps. So yeah, we'll certainly see how we go. Thank you for the support on the series so far. I'm really glad you guys are enjoying it. And as we come into turn 1, Jack Miller slightly in the way. When the only wet session so far this year, we did get pole position, so I do feel like we are strong in the wet. So here we go, going past Jack Miller, hopefully here. No, and we're actually off the bike, so not the best there. But we will get this banker lap in and hopefully create ourselves some space, because that was mainly caused by being too close to Jack Miller. But you can clearly see this track is drying out a little bit, so I think maybe by the end of this qualifying session we could be back onto the slick tyres. So here we go, going round this middle sector. Of course, this is now a banker time. It's Q2, remember, as well, so going for pole position. So it may well have been wet in Q1 rather than in Q2, and well, we're off the bike again, so getting a good sighter certainly of what not to do. Whoa! Just spun up the tyres there. So back onto the track. You can see there's Cal Crutchlow. I'm just going to go through. We're just trying to create a bit of space for ourselves here. So coming around the final corner. Here we go, that's a much better exit onto the final straight. So a 2:04 or 2:05 is going to be the benchmark. Obviously we lost probably about 30 seconds overall there after dropping off the bike a couple of times. Just need to be much more careful into the corners now. 4/10 quicker already than our original Sector 1 time. Now this is a corner that we did fall off the bike, so I've just got to try and hold the bike steady. But you can clearly see this track is going to get drier and drier throughout the session. We'll maybe see a transition onto the softs. Already a 5-second improvement. That almost went really bad just there. So here we come. Vinales has gone quickest with a 1:46.0. You can see we are half a second quicker than Maverick at the moment, as Marquez now goes quickest with a 1:45.7. Apparently we are still quicker in all the first 3 sectors. And now, as we come round the final corner, we've held it together well so far this lap. One more corner to go, and it's a good exit. Here we go, up to the line now. What's it going to be? It's going to be a 1:46.3, which is only good enough for 9th place, as Crutchlow has gone quickest for the moment. But we haven't got enough fuel to keep us going for the rest of this lap, so we'll have to come in and stick some more fuel in the car, maybe some new wet tyres. Let's have a little look. So yeah, that's fine. Don't think we're quite ready for the slick tyres just yet, but maybe by the end of the session. But with fresh tyres on, I'm confident that we can at least greatly improve on our time. It's getting drier and drier. Here we go, onto our final lap then. Or flying lap, I should say, not final. But here we go. We've actually got plenty of space out on track as well. So 2/10 up on Marquez's time, who's shaved another second off the pole position time at the moment. It's absolutely crazy, the time that we're finding now. I would be curious as to what dry tyres would do in these conditions. I think you might risk this in F1. A dry line would start to emerge, but I don't know in GP whether the tyres throw up as much water off the racing line. So here we go, but we are going quickest in the first two sectors, coming up through the third sector split. And we fell off. Well, we were 1.6 seconds quicker than Marquez through. Those first three sectors, so we have got the pace here, but the track is going to get quicker and quicker. But yeah, it just took it too hot into that corner, and the angle too acute. But here we go. Coming on to the pit straight, you can see we're actually not far off a time there, 150.7. despite being off the track. So here we go. This has got to be the lap now. You feel that we at least improve from 12th position. Well, a 10th and a half quicker. Sorry about that, folks. Call from the head of department there. That was very bizarre, but here we go. Still on this hot lap. It's going to be... Oh, well, no, I'm going to rewind that because I was distracted by the phone call. But hopefully we won't fall off the bike this time. But we're certainly quick through the first sector. Coming through now this series of turns. I think you can probably make up a hell of a lot of time through here. Big wide turns, the tighter you can keep to that apex, the better. And you can see we're already 3.5 tenths up, so I think this sector in particular we were very, very strong. So here we go. Coming up to the third sector split. What's it going to be? Well, there you go, a second up, and we managed to stay on the bike. This could be a huge time gain. But here we go, we're coming round this last corner now. So much pressure on this turn because you can carry so much speed through. But it's how much you dare. And through the last corner now, and we come up to the line. What's it going to be? Oh, not quite. 18 thousandths of a second off Crutchlow. Wow. So we do lose quite a lot of pace in that final sector for some reason over the other guys, and that's an invalid lap. So let's return to the pits. Let's get some new boots on. So here we go, consumption check. We'll stick new wet tyres on. I don't think it's... let's just have a little look. Yeah, it is sunny tomorrow, so we don't need the wet tyres tomorrow. We'll get some fuel in us and have a little look at the live session. So we are currently in 4th position. Jack Miller is currently on pole with a 1:44.2. I think we skip the next couple of minutes or so and we get out there for one final run right at the end here. Just checking I can't stick it on dry tyres. No. So I'm going medium. But no, we want it soft. Yeah. Let's go for it. Let's go for it. Get out there. Final possible 2 laps, I think, once we get round. Jack Miller still on pole position with a 1:44.2. But this is going to be the best the track has been throughout the day. Right now, these next couple of laps, brand new tyres, enough fuel to be able to push at every possible corner. And here we go. So we need to make sure that we're slowing this bike down efficiently and we're not coming off the bike 4.5 tenths up through the first sector on Jack Miller's pole position time. It sort of shows me this track is getting better and better, and there you go, Petrucci knocks a second off Miller's pole position time. So the times are going to be falling through the roof here. We managed to come through that corner really, really nicely. You can see it's almost dry now. We're 6.5 tenths up on Petrucci's time. Quartararo actually has gone pole, so this could be a really mixed up grid. I don't know who's out there and who's out there at the right time as well. So here we come through this 3rd sector split. We've usually been pretty quick through here, and there you go, 8 tenths up. So coming round the final few obstacles of this track, holding it really, really tight. So now then, into this final complex, and here we go. Round the final corner, we've held enough speed through. We're going to come up to the line. What's it going to be? It's a 1:42.9. So we go pole by 3 tenths of a second. Will that be enough though? That's going to be the question, because all the other guys are going to be coming through now as we've gone wide through the first corner. And funnily enough, go just about as quickly as we went through last time. But yeah, the tyres not as fresh, not grip into the track as much as they were. But let's keep an eye on those times. The checkered flag has been waved, so anyone that's coming through now cannot do a secondary flying lap. Holding it tight through this section of the track, and we're actually going through at exactly the same pace that we were last time. Oh, managed to hold it. We're still fastest at the moment, but surely some riders are going to be coming through going a lot quicker. Ah, well, there you go, invalid lap, and we don't get a chance.
Thanks for joining us. Tune in again tomorrow for live coverage of MotoGP.
And we don't get a chance to go back and sort that out. So there you go. We take pole position 3 tenths ahead of Quartararo in 2nd, Petrucci 3rd, Vinales 4th, Marc Marquez in 5th, Rossi 6th, Espargaro 7th, Miller 8th, Crutchlow 9th, Davizzi also 11th, and Morbidelli 12th. A bit of a mixed up grid then for the race, and it's just going to make it more interesting, but another pole position for us this season. So there you go.
On a tour of their favourite riders for today's MotoGP race. We can't make predictions, but judging from the extremely competitive qualifying sessions, we're sure we're going to see a fantastic show.
I'm actually going to go for the soft tyres this time. I think when we went for the hard tyres in Italy, it really cost us. So I'm gonna try the soft tyres now and see how we get on.
Just a few moments to go, and the Catalan Grand Prix will officially begin. Riders are getting focused because they know that they will have to give 100% from the very beginning.
You can see we're probably one of the only riders on soft tyres. Lights out, away we go here in Catalonia for the Catalan Grand Prix. And well, we're being a little bit swamped before the first corner. And somehow Marc Marquez has got up to 2nd, I think. That's an incredible start for him, but Crutchlow up to 4th as well after starting in 10th, I think, and Davizzi also 5th. So the whole thing about a mixed up grid has not made any difference. So here we come. And the outside of Dovi. And now Crutchlow. We know we've got the pace to compete with these folks. It's whether these soft tyres are going to last. It's going to be the big question. So I believe that it's well, who does lead? I'm not sure. Vinales maybe. No, Petrucci was in the lead. Marquez 2nd, Quartararo 3rd, we're in 4th. Made that 3rd. We're now in 3rd place, just behind Marc Marquez. So here we go, onto the pit straight. We desperately need to move it back down to 1 on the power. Oh, we're struggling to hold it. But we manage it. We've got the inside line on Quartararo, so as long as we hold it steady, which, well, we held it too steady and went off track. So this is a great start to the Grand Prix. I know we started pole position, but we do traditionally lose a lot of places at the start. Well, we're back past Quartararo into 3rd place. That's worked out well for us. So, very, very happy with this. It's a steady performance so far. And now, going after the 2 leaders. Going into lap 3 now. Well, we're going down round the outside of these 2. This is going to be close, and we're actually through. So believe it or not, we're leading the Catalan Grand Prix. Going into the final 3 laps. I would expect that they're going to overtake us now. So here we go. There he goes. There goes Petrucci. I think Marquez is right behind us as well as we set the fastest lap of the race. Wow, look at that. The top end speed of this bike is very good. The acceleration, not so much. But, well, we are in the lead. It's all just going to be about holding on here. Well, there's Marquez in front of his home supporters. Now look at the tyres. That's my big concern. Are the tyres going to be able to hold on? Well, there goes Marquez back into the lead of this Grand Prix. But again, the top end speed of the bike is what's saving us here. We managed to block off the attack from Marc Marquez through those turns. And by the way, somebody asked if we had a helmet cam. Well, I suppose that's what this would be. By the way, just gonna well, there's Marquez there. Shouldn't have changed the camera angle. Well, there's helmet cam with the visor cam, I suppose. That was pretty intense. But maybe we'll use that in future Grand Prix. But I quite like this one. The chase cam. Marquez trying to come around the outside there. And we're back into the lead now. But the rear tyre is giving up. You can see visibly there the wear on the tyre as we come to lower speeds. So it's going to be very interesting what we can produce for the last lap. We might as well stay with the action now, all the way until the end of this Grand Prix. So here we go. We come round the final corner and look at this. We're well ahead of second place. And Marquez has dropped down to 5th. So Quartararo is the guy right behind us. I think Petrucci is in 3rd, but we're leading the way here. As the tyres are holding on for dear life. Holding it together, holding ourselves together now. 8/10 separate us in 1st place and Quartararo in 2nd. And now coming round. Oh, we hold on. Look at this. The rear tyre is struggling. Last big turn. Oh, and we're off the bike. No! Well, I'm actually not. I'm not gonna use the rewind because it was just pure bottling that happened there. But that's gutting because that was a great chance to win our first Grand Prix, and I feel like we've deserved it. This weekend, we were the best in the wet conditions. We bumped Carl Crutchlow right at the end. That's harsh. And we only come over in 6th place. That's disappointing.
Soon, cameras will take us to the podium to see the award ceremony. But in the meantime, let's take a look at the final ranking of the MotoGP class.
So Fabio Quartararo wins the Grand Prix. Petrucci second, Dovizioso third, Marquez fourth, Miller fifth. I just cannot believe we only finished sixth there. Should have been so much more. But hey ho, our day will come. But not today. Falling on the bike. I think the tyres just gave up at the end there. We were hanging on for dear life. The last big corner. And we made a mess of it. So there you go. And now then, I don't think we've received any sort of... Oh, what's this? Don't know what happened there. That was weird. Ah, that must be the top right thing. We haven't received any proposals, and well, we're not allowed to go for these guys just yet. I would like to go for Repsol Honda at some point though. Just having a little look. Ducati Lenovo. It's not the Ducati team, of course. Yeah, so we're not really anywhere near getting to the real big boys just yet. So we'll have to keep going. But that is where we're going to leave it for today. If you've enjoyed that, make sure you leave a like down below. It really does help me out. It means a lot to me as well. Subscribe to the channel for regular MotoGP content. And I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.